The installation of this rack was pretty easy. It should take you about 15 to 20 minutes, and just follow the instructions in the manual and you should be good to go. Easy peasy. This bike rack is designed for 2-inch receivers. The sturdy rack minimizes wobbling, and the pre-assembled parts make installation quick and easy. My favorite part about this bike rack is this little pin, which allows me access to the handle for easy lifting and tilting. I love this feature because I can fold it up when I'm not using it, and it's also really easy to tilt to get access to the trunk of my car. And my dog loved it because it gives her enough room to get in and out of the car.
Okay, let's go. Jump, 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 jump. Genie, jump. Jump, 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 jump. Good girl.
The arms swivel 360 degrees, which gives you tons of options for how to secure your bike, whether you clamp it on the top tube, down tube, or even in the seat tube. Doesn't matter where you put it, it will be safe and secure. The total capacity of this OutfitR 2-bike hitch electric bike rack is 200 pounds, which means that you can put 2 bikes that weigh up to 100 pounds each. I only have an e-bike, which is pretty heavy, and I also have regular bikes, which are also heavy. In my case, I'm using it for an e-bike and for a regular bike, and it seems to work pretty good. I haven't had any issues with that. I have taken it to different places, which you will see later in the video. What's interesting about this rack is that it can hold up to 5-inch tires. The tires that I have on my e-bike are 2.8, which means that there's a lot more room. So I'm thinking of getting a fat tire bike for the winter. Hey, so let's go check out the bike rack. After a 4-hour drive yesterday from Utah to Idaho, it was late at night. I just left my bikes on the rack. Haven't done anything to them, so let's see how they stayed. Looks like they stayed pretty solid in there. Haven't moved at all. It was a really nice ride. I really enjoyed driving with this bike rack, because in previous times with my other bike racks, I will always be worried about my bikes, because they will wobble, and we'll always have to be looking at the rear view mirror. But this time I didn't have to worry about anything. The bikes stayed there. Didn't worry at all. I just focused on the road and made it home safely. So I have a couple bikes. The first one, this black one, is a GT. It's a GT Force. This is a regular bike. It doesn't have a motor. It's not an e-bike, but still this bike weighs about 40 pounds. And then I have my e-bike, which I use a lot, and this is my Yamaha Moro. This bike is over 50 pounds and it's pretty heavy, but I really like it. It's really fun to take it on the trails. Now, I knew that this bike rack was great, but I still had to test it on different roads. It did great on the freeway, but in Idaho there's a lot of dirt roads, so let's go out and test it and see if it's still good on the dirt roads. In this first clip, I'm just going around the block and just slow speeds, 30 to 40 miles per hour, not that fast. and the bikes did pretty good. I was mostly worried about my camera falling off. I didn't worry about the bike rack because I knew that it was good, but luckily nothing happened to my camera. It didn't fall, and I got some really cool footage. As you can see, the bikes stay there. The bike rack wobbles a little bit, but it's just because it's a bumpy road. That's it. I didn't feel any wobbling. Like, I didn't feel like my bikes were gonna fall. So let's take it to the highway and see how it does there. So here I'm going about 60 to 70 miles per hour. It was a windy day, and if you've ever been to Idaho, you know the roads are not that great. Still, the bike rack did pretty good. It wobbles a little bit. I would say that's considered like regular wobbling. Nothing too big, nothing that scared me. It was fine. And then I took it to even more bumpy roads, and as you can see, the bike rack, that's pretty good. The bikes haven't moved. I was on my way to a trail, and I'm gonna hit some dirt roads, and I'm gonna stay quiet for those clips so you can decide how good this bike rack is. To me, it looked pretty safe and pretty good. I just had a lot of fun, and I didn't even have to worry about the bike rack. That's when you know that a bike rack is good, when you don't have to worry about it, because you know it's really good. So I'm gonna stay quiet now, and I'm gonna let you decide. And now that the weekend was over, it was time to come back home. I loaded up my bikes, got my dogs, and went home. Now that I got home, everything was great. Bikes didn't fall. Bike rack did great. Nothing else to report. I mean, what else can I say about this bike rack? It's pretty good. The only thing extra that I could say about this bike rack is that it comes with a 1-year warranty. So if something happens to the bike rack within the first year, you'll be covered. And it's time to let my dogs out. They were really excited to come back home. And so was I. Time to unload the bikes, put them in the garage, and fold down the bike rack. If you have any questions about this bike rack, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer any questions, and I'll be dropping some links in the description. That way you can go check them out and see how you like them.